Free Code Camp. Today we're going to be solving the intermediate algorithm scripting challenge, Map the Debris. So we're going to return a new array that transforms the element's average altitude into their orbital period in seconds. The array is going to contain objects in the format of a name and an average altitude. They've given us a link to read about orbital periods. We want to round our return values, our orbital altitudes, to the nearest whole number. The body is the Earth. That'll be important. And they've given us the radius of the Earth and the GM value of the Earth. So we're going to click the Wikipedia link and we're going to get started. So this is the orbital period. It's an astronomical object. It's how long it takes something to circle around something else. So we're going to look for some formulas, and here we go. So we've got the formula, and this is giving it to us in t in seconds, so that'll be our t. So we're going to come back over here, and we're going to get everything set up. So first step, we're going to say r.for each, because they've said we're going to get an array of objects. We're going to have to do this for each one. And then we're going to say input is equal to arrow function. So now we're going to apply this function to each item in our array. So we're going to start by laying out our formula. So this is going to be t, the time it returns in seconds. Yeah. Now we're going to be here, and we're going to start off by getting this 2 times pi part. So we're going to say 2 times math dot pi. And then we're going to say all that multiplied by math dot square root. And now let's go back. So we've done math dot 2 times pi, that's our math dot pi part, multiplied by the square root of this a3 and this u. So we can see u is the GM value that we were given, which is the standard gravitational parameter, which is how much gravity is produced by a body in space based on its gravitational constant and its mass. So in here we're going to say this is divided by GM, and then coming back over, we're going to figure out what this A3 is. So we're going to say is the object's orbit. We're going to click semi-major orbit. We're coming over here, and we're going to see that they're saying the semi-major axis is like how far it is at its longer point from the center of the body it's circling. So we're going to see it has an orbital periods part on it. So we'll come down here and we'll see this. And it's still saying just A3. So let's go back up to the diagram. But what we can see is it's how far it is from the center. So if we come back over here, we're going to see that what we're given is the radius of the Earth, which is halfway across it as a circle. And we're given the average altitude. So if we stop and think about this for a moment, we can realize that the average altitude plus the Earth's radius is equivalent to this semi-major axis. So if we come back in here, we're going to put another set of parentheses. And on the outside we're going to say math dot tau, and we're going to put it to the power of 3. But now in this part, we're going to have yet another set of parentheses where we're going to say Earth radius plus input dot average altitude. So now we've gotten this is going to be our variable in seconds of the orbital period. So now on the next line, we're going to say, so just to confirm, this right here is the formula. It's equivalent to this. We've instituted this. is this. So now we just need to do some basic JavaScript to clean it all up and put it together. So we're going to say input average altitude, and then we're going to say delete, and we'll just indent that, and that will just delete that key value pair from that object. Very nice and snazzy way to do it. Then in here we're going to say input dot orbital period is equal to math dot round for t, because we need to round t to the nearest whole number. So we're going to use math dot round because it rounds to the nearest whole number. And that's that. And then we're going to return our array, and let's run the test, see what happens. And we've passed. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure doing the FreeCodeCamp Intermediate Algorithm Scripting Challenges with you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.